Draft week is finally here. Just a few days away this Thursday night, the NFL 2021 draft will kick off. A plethora of new talent, deep quarterback class, deep wide receiver class, and a fairly shallow running back class. But there is some promise there. Will enter the NFL and will change the landscape, therefore affecting the rookie card landscape of the NFL. In this video, we're going to dig in and look for some skill position gold that are never going to be cheaper than they are right now. Because eventually, at some point this offseason, the hype is going to catch up to these guys and their rookie card prices are going to spike based on the quarterback that they draft. So my goal is to really dig into this 2021 mock draft here, version 3.0 from our boy Scott Smith over at Action Network, and see what opportunities exist for us. So let's dig in.
Football card market. Shot of the different cards you have.
Recently, not too long ago, the 2021 NFL Draft officially starts on Thursday night at 8 p.m. The first round of the 2021 NFL Draft is on Thursday. The second and third rounds will take place Friday, April 30th. The 2021 Draft will conclude with rounds 4 through 7 on Saturday, May 1st. And I believe there's going to be spikes on rookie card values of guys that are going to be affected in a hugely positive manner from this draft. And maybe the hype doesn't hit right away. I think we will see a spike in hype, therefore a spike in prices on certain guys' rookie cards right away. And then it'll flatten off here in the summer as a lot of focus shifts to basketball playoffs, hockey season starting up, the thick of the Major League Baseball season, and just a general kind of forgetfulness around the NFL in general. And then when August hits, when July and August hit, it's going to be like boom. And then everybody's going to be talking about implications. So looking at the Action Network, Scott Smith, NFL 2021 NFL mock draft updated on April 5th. We still got Jaguars taking Trevor Lawrence. If you guys want to get a really good take on Trevor Lawrence. Disclaimer, FYI, the next 2 minutes are going to have poor audio. I selected the wrong input when I was sharing my screen and doing that. Sorry, guys. 2 minutes. If you want to skip to the 5-minute, 30-second mark, go ahead. If not, it's not too terrible. I was able to bear through it, kind of adjust and tweak it to make it bearable. I'll let you get back to the action. The live stream I did recently with Carter Bryant. I'll link that up here. But the Jaguars taking Trevor Lawrence. That means guys like DJ Chark, have they really spiked in value? And what I'm looking at here is their StarStock website, their StarStock Prism card. And you can see going back to the beginning of the season, definitely a lot of hype around DJ Chark. He had a nice little start there with Gardner. And the price still has not got back up to that level. I would have thought that by now, the week of the draft, Trevor Lawrence has been going 1.1 for the last several months. That has not changed at all. And his card price is latest sale $14.50. I like the activity. You can see activity. I think that these are going to spike, hopefully, here after the draft. I'm holding a couple across the board, different DJ Chark cards. You see, I've got the base Prism, red, white, and blue. I've got 3 of the Select. I've got some optics, 4 of the optics. So I'm waiting for those to go up a little bit more. I think they will spike a little bit better, but DJ Chark is currently their number one option in that Jaguars backfield. And so what I do is I go over to playerprofiler.com, my favorite advanced fantasy analysis website. Guys, I'm not affiliated with them. Maybe someday in the future, because I do know I've sent quite a few guys over there. But the staff, Matt Kelly and Nate Liss, and all the guys that help put together and run playerprofiler.com are super knowledgeable, super good guys in the fantasy community. And One thing I love to look at when I'm looking at them drafting Trevor Lawrence is coming to their depth chart. Coming to the depth chart and looking at who's on the depth chart. I'm not real crazy. I know James Robinson had a really good efficiency rating last year with the Jags, but he was an undrafted free agent. Carlos Hyde's a little too old for me to invest in, and James Robinson doesn't have a lot of rookie cards you can target, and so I'm not really putting my money there. I'm looking at the wide receiver class, and when I did this, it totally flew over my head that Marvin Jones was traded from the Detroit Lions to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you may be thinking, wait a minute, Marvin Jones, yeah, he's now split in with DJ Chark. And I think Marvin Jones is one of the most under the radar, underrated trades in this free agency period we've had here, because the Jacksonville Jaguars, DJ Chark, and Laviska Shenault have gotten a lot of hype for the 2021 season so far this offseason. With the new Jaguars wide receiver Marvin Jones, hasn't gotten nearly the same amount of hype. Plus, he's a 2012 rookie. He's 31 years old. And part of that may be because we know what he is up until this point in his career. But Marvin Jones has got quite a lot going for him. Marvin Jones is already familiar with offensive coordinator Darrell Bevell's playbook after working together the past couple of seasons in Detroit. He's now in Jacksonville. Marvin Jones led the Detroit Lions in red zone targets last year with 21. In each of the last 2 seasons, he scored 9 receiving touchdowns. That is not bad. Last year, Jones averaged 90.4 air yards per game, which is above average for a wide receiver. He also averaged 1.54 air yards per snap and had 29.7% of the Lions' air yard. That's a pretty doggone good opportunity share. During the 2020 season, Marvin Jones went 8 of 11 on contested catches, a rate that ranked 5th in the NFL. So, based on this information, Marvin Jones should have another solid year with the Jacksonville Jaguars and provide Trevor Lawrence with a reliable receiving threat. And that leads me to believe that there will be considerable hype at some point leading up into the 2021 season for Marvin Jones. I mean, this guy has not done yet. He's got a considerable amount of good, solid performance metrics behind him very recently. He didn't suffer any injuries last year, so very promising. And all we're looking for is that hype around a player. All right, so looking at Marvin Jones on StarStock initially, I see here, even though he's a 2012 rookie, he has no Panini Prism. So after doing some additional research, I cannot find anywhere that Marvin Jones was printed in that inaugural year of Prism in 2012. So his go-to rookie card in 2012 is the Topps Chrome. And when I look at his base Topps Chrome, 7 in the vault, 4 for sale, not a whole lot of inventory, a lot of StarStock Bs that are trading for very, very, very little. And when I look at the chart on StarStock A's, I'm pretty impressed. Looking here at just April 11th, a couple weeks ago, we've got a trend upwards, close to $10. Actually, a sale for $10 on the 11th. So I like the way that chart is going. I'm not necessarily looking to buy here on StarStock because of the limited inventory. Now, I would definitely go ahead and buy some Bs just because of how cheap they are. I mean, even if I buy a bunch of Bs and receive those home and sell them on eBay, that's another opportunity because you can look at eBay and, it's a 50-60% chance this raw card right here sold on April 12th. Looking at recently sold items on eBay for the 2012 Topps Chrome Marvin Jones was sold for $2. ComC, this is a buy it now from ComC, $3.99. But you have very little downside in this card, and there definitely can be some hype. He's got the experience. He's got the repertoire with the offensive coordinator there in that playbook. And Trevor Lawrence has definitely got the athleticism and the arm, etc., for at least for the hype to be there going into the season. We know the Jacksonville defense is not good, and they're going to be forced in many, many shootout situations So these are, I'm looking at recently sold on eBay. And so you click that off, you can see there's a lot of opportunities on here that aren't bad. You know, take the shipping into consideration, $2 per Topps Chrome. But if you really want to get creative and you really want to make some nice money off of Marvin Jones, like myself personally, what I am doing is I am going to then Beckett Marketplace, and because he's an older player, there should be some nice opportunities on Beckett Marketplace. Should be. No guarantee, but it's definitely worth a look because you can buy lots of raw cards. It's marketplace.beckett.com. Click on that little marketplace icon, type in your 2012 Marvin Jones, leave the junior out. You don't want to confuse anything. And look at what they have on here. You can get some very rare autographed numbered cards if you want to do that for pretty cheap. Now, they don't show the actual picture of the card on here, so you're taking a little gamble there. I also want to look at submitting these cards to Star Stock and hopefully get them come back as a Star Stock A. And even if I only get a percentage of those come back as A's, I think I can still make some money in that $15 to $20 price range. So there is Panini cards of Marvin Jones from 2012. I'm seeing some blacks. I'm seeing some prominence, some numbered cards, autographed, very cheap too. Definitely worth taking some flyers on those at that price point of $5 to $10 or less for an autographed numbered card. I mean, shoot, that's really good. But let's look for those Topps Chromes and see what they got. And you look here. Here's the Topps Chrome Blue Refractor, numbered to 199 for $4. You got 3 of those from Burbank. That's a no-brainer. A lot of these guys, you get volume deals. So I'll show you what I did. I went ahead and I found the mother load, guys. I found the base Topps Chrome, getting it from 3 stars. The initial price was 58 cents per card. When I added all the cards to my cart, I got a 30% volume discount. I'm getting those for 41 cents a card, guys. So even if only 20 of these or 10 of these come back as Star Stock A, sold at, roughly $15 a piece, let's just say a quarter of these. Let's say 10 of these come back Star Stock A's, and I sell them at $15 a piece out of 41 cards. That's $150. Now, take their 5% transaction fee, $142. Even take their submission fee now of 25 cents per raw card. And you kind of do the math on that, but at 40 cards times 0.25 cents per card is another $10. So I'm still looking at $130. Most of that's going to be profit, guys. So this, to me, is a home run scenario. And what I did was I found these initially. Then I went to the 3-star sports cards by simply clicking on the link here through my cart and was able to find Topps Chrome X Fractors for $1.32. Topps Chrome Orange Refractors for $1.32. The Topps Camo, which is a numbered card, which doesn't show it on here, but it looked to be pretty rare. Maybe that's just short print. But $3.60, I want to get that. I'm very interested in it. Topps Chrome Refractor. I think this is the Topps Chrome Camo that just got mislabeled. Another volume discount on the base refractor, $1.11. And then the Topps Gold, which looked super short print as well, for $1.80. We're talking about this entire thing, $38.74. I'm going to go ahead and jump on that. And then another flyer you could potentially look at on the Jacksonville Jaguars is Colin Johnson. Another big body dude there. Just if you want to throw some super deep flyers, I'm going to put my money on Marvin Jones. He's got the resume. This Trevor Lawrence acquisition, he could be the guy, dude. He could be the guy with the experience and the resume and the production. This could propel him into the Hall of Fame status. So kind of things I'm looking at there. All right, now Before I move on from the Jacksonville Jaguars, I did not touch nearly enough on Laviska Shenault, 2020 rookie. Laviska Shenault, he earned 600 yards and 5 touchdowns as a 2020 rookie with QBs Gardner Minshew, Mike Glennon, and Jake Luton. Yeah, I said Mike Glennon and Jake Luton, slinging the rock. Shenault managed an excellent 73.4% number 21 catch rate, despite a 7.18 number 55 target accuracy from those QBs. No earth-shattering news here. He'll get better passes from Trevor Lawrence. And yes, Marvin Jones is coming to town as a deep threat like we talked about. But Laviska Shenault is bigger, and he has a higher speed score, and he is 9 years younger. So, what you got, Laviski, for me? Yeah, he's elevated, bro. I mean, Prism selling for 15. Certainly elevated there. I mean, his Prism selling for about the same as Chark's. And that's the thing. I think that we're going to see pretty similar elevation. Now, look at the price on this silver. 15. I think that his cards will continue to go up slowly into the new year. Let's see what we can find. I'm looking for 2020 Prism. Let's see. Oh, they got the select on there, looking good. Tie-dye Prism out of 25, $9.99, red, white, and blue. Over on ComC, looks like there's some value there on the ComC. How long is this video now? Like 45 hours? Anybody still watching? You guys kick ass if you are. You're my favorites. I love you, man. But you ain't getting my Bud Light. There we go. 52 from 629. Oh, you know, and it goes even lower. Like, for example, if I were to go this, then sign in, and then sign in. 525, y'all. Yella 85. 649. Them's are good deals. Now, not perfect centering, so you're looking at Star Stock B quality on 60 to 70% of these cards. Important to keep that in mind when looking at that, you know. And you come over here and say, okay, all right, well, their B's are at 475. That makes sense. So, ComSeries or Star Stock is going to be your best bet right now on this guy over eBay, it looks like, unless you're going to buy some higher end cards, maybe Optic Hollow, Prism Silvers, Selects. Saw the nice deal on some of those nice Selects. Definitely keep your eye out on those. Save those searches. So the next team I started looking at was the Jets, and the Jets I think are crazy to take Zach Wilson over Justin Fields, but hey, Justin Fields is a very good athlete, very good prospect. People are still taking Zach Wilson, still taking Mac Jones potentially over Justin Fields, which could be crazy. But let's look at the Jets scenario. The Jets, right now, I'm not going to put any money on Tevin Coleman, LaMichael P. Ryan, Ty Johnson, Josh Adams. You look at their run-to-pass ratio. It's definitely heavily slated towards pass. I don't think that's going to change here. Now, they did acquire Corey Davis from the Tennessee Titans. He's going into his 4th year. I found a very interesting research and article around Corey Davis. Transaction implications of Corey Davis. Is this a Devontae Parker corollary where, you know, Devontae Parker and Corey Davis have a very similar athletic profile? Devontae Parker also was pretty much non-existent in the beginning of his career and was a 5th-year breakout player with the Dolphins. Is Corey Davis going to break out? There's a chance. It could go very good. It could go very bad. I'm not really certain. But when I compare Corey Davis's prices of $12 for that silver prism, it's not bad. I see some little bit of hype has picked up for him here recently on the Jets. You know, the Jets are a big market. They're going to get the number 2 overall draft. Zach Wilson does have that loose, fluid throwing arm. He's very athletic. He had a very good pro day. So there's definitely some hype there around, going to be around Corey Davis, a 2017 rookie, or though more likely we could see Denzel Mims, who's most closely compared to Chris Godwin, break out in his second year, just like Chris Godwin. And so that's a guy that I'd rather put my money on, still at under $10 prices. I don't think Denzel Mims is going to get any cheaper leading up into the season. And you can wait and you can put bank on a dip coming in May or June. But with the Denzel Mims athletic profile, I absolutely love it. I love the best comparable Chris Godwin. I love the athletic metrics. I love the college dominator rating here, 6'3", 207. 23 years old. I love banking my money on a second-year breakout over a fifth-year breakout in Corey Davis. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's the first kind of two teams analysis there where I'm putting my money. The third one, Justin Fields going to the 49ers. Now, there's a lot of rumors that the 49ers select Mac Jones. So Scott Smith has got, doing the best. If he were the 49ers general manager and coach, he would be picking Justin Fields, but they may go Mac Jones. Will Mac Jones be the pick at number 3? Rumors say yes, but intelligent logic says that San Francisco did not squeeze that deal out to select Mac Jones at number 3 when you got Justin Fields, an incredible athletic profile, sitting there ripe for the pickings. Let's see what we got today, but I don't want to record this whole thing before open. Had to pause for a little lunch. Got me a smoothie. It's sweet. Sweet, like finding a deal on some wide receiver rookie cards. Stumbled across this article right here from Al Scherer on playerprofiler.com. Mining for 2021's Dynasty rookie wide receiver, not rookie. Mining for 2021's Dynasty wide receiver gold. And this almost directly correlates over to the rookie card market. I love that picture there of our boy Michael Pittman Jr. there in Indianapolis. I think he will emerge as the new alpha in Indianapolis with Carson Wentz. And why do I say that? Because of information extracted from Advanced Fantasy Analytics. And I'm going to scroll down this article. This is not related to the draft, but because you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I give you some extra nuggets. Michael Pittman, a new QB in Indy that will even remotely consider throwing the ball downfield, will play to Pittman's 93rd percentile speed score, 10.25 89th percentile catch radius, and 11.1 66th percentile agility score. Phillip Rivers ranked number 25 in intended air yards per attempt. That means he did not throw the ball deep. He was an old dude. He could not throw the ball deep. He was like Drew Brees from last year. For comparison, Pittman's new quarterback Carson Wentz has got a lot of time left in the NFL, got a strong arm. He ranked number 4 in intended air yards per target. He will push the ball downfield, and Michael Pittman Jr. will be open to catch that ball. And he's going to break out this year. And let's forget Colin Johnson for a second. We come over here. Just go ahead and do a little Michael Pittman. And this is a guy I think you can continue to buy up until probably September. Hell yes. A prism that's still half of, and you can see I got some A's, but look at that. I mean, a very favorable chart there, and I have not figured out where to put myself on the star stock screen. Maybe there we go. Average daily sales prices. Okay. Maybe up here, up here. But look at that, y'all. The chart is indicating that there has been no spike on pivot. I love it. It's another guy, 755. I would, if I were you, if you're looking to go deep, go to eBay, do some hunting. Also, come over here to Beckett Marketplace, type in 2020 Michael Pittman and see what they got. I mean, he's not going to be on big time radar like CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson. So, or T. Higgins. I think that we could definitely probably find some deals on Michael Pittman Jr. Here's an optic, 1 to 7, $1.25, $1.50. I love this. Look at this Burbank. 7 Michael Pittman optics at $1.50 each. And what you do is you go into this, and I guarantee you, well, okay, so there's actually only 6, but you go boom, you add those to your cart, you get that volume discount, 8%. Now I'm paying $1.38 for each Michael Pittman. And is this the Michael Pittman? Let me find the Michael Pittman. So let's go over to Michael Pittman here and see what his optics are at on the StarStock platform. You gotta scroll down a little bit. There it is. Boom. So the optics are only $4. I love it. B still hasn't got a very limited supply still on the website. Actually, not a whole lot of information. Has been no latest sales. Now I believe that may be because they've changed the the listing title from the Optic Rated Rookie Preview, which came out earlier in the year in like that mixed bag set, or there hasn't been any sold yet. It's a fairly new product still. So great buying opportunity right there. Fantastic. That's gonna double, triple. That's gonna triple. I'm confident that's gonna triple, quadruple by September. You guys have fun with that. I am going to have fun. I've already got, as you saw, significant stock in Michael Pittman Jr. You click on his name here. You go to My Cards. I've got Prism. I've got Mosaic. I've got 3. I don't have listed 1. So I definitely am planning on increasing my stock. I've also got some red cracked ice. I've got some other cool parallels here of Michael Pittman in my card cave. Yes, this is officially now a card cave. I'm part caveman. As you notice, I haven't shaved in weeks, but I haven't really gone anywhere. I talk to you guys on YouTube, and I hope you guys aren't judging me based on how often I shave. I'll get around to it. You know, I get around to it once every few weeks. I'll probably maybe trim it up before my live stream with the comeback card investor on Wednesday night, talking about the draft. He wants to pick my brain on some football. So tune in there. Ziggy, I think Ziggy knows is going to be joining us as well. Let me go back to that article though and see who else is on the 2021 Dynasty Rookie Gold. I love this, talking about year 2 breakouts. And because we didn't see Courtland Sutton break out because of his ACL injury, I believe, and DJ Chark because of injury and because of quarterback injuries there with Gardner Minshew, we didn't see him break out. I strongly believe that both of those guys are going to have elevated big time hype going into year 3 now. Definitely want to get on that. Definitely want to get on Jerry Jeudy. The Denver Broncos are looking like they're going to draft a QB, no doubt. This is predicting them to draft Mac Jones, but if San Francisco does the bonehead move, drafts Mac Jones at number 3, that leaves the Broncos to draft Justin Fields or Trey Lance at number 9. And if they do, that's going to give a big boost to your boy Courtland Sutton. It's going to give a big boost to this man right here, Cortland Sutton. Most comparable to Alshon Jeffrey, the clear #1 in Denver when he's healthy. We go to the Denver Broncos depth chart here. There's a couple guys you want to look out for. I think they're going to have a big bump. They're never going to be cheaper after this draft because of the QB they're about to draft. Because I think that San Francisco may make the bonehead move. And you never know. It may not be bonehead. We may be looking back and Mac Jones is the next Tom Brady. Who knows? But looking at their pro day, looking at their athletic performance metrics on the ground, in the air, Justin Fields, better athlete. Trey Lance, in my opinion, better athlete. Mac Jones, he needs that really good offensive line supporting cast to make it there. But we'll see. It's up to debate. Guys, please disagree, agree. I love to hear your comments either way. Cortland Sutton, #1. Jerry Jeudy, #2. These are the two guys I'm targeting there. Both still have room to grow. Cortland Sutton has had some elevated prices lately. There's been some hype around him for good reason. Jerry Jeudy, still some room to grow. All right. Real quick, I know this video is going long, but I plan, and we've only got through a few teams in the first round. I'm hopefully going to be doing another video tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning as well, Thursday morning as well, before the draft. I'm trying to get through all of round 1's picks and the implications that it's going to have to guys' rookie cards in the market. What's Brandon Ayuk at? I don't even think we looked at him, and we certainly need to because he's going to be greatly affected by that #3 pick overall. Latest sale 11.25. Someone took the offer at 11.25. That's great. I don't know why this has been suppressed as of late. Maybe it's the thought that the 49ers are going to draft Mac Jones. But I like this price tag right there, around $10. You can see where hype was higher. Star-Stack A's at 28. Definitely keep your radar. This is good. If people are going to accept your $12 offer, I'm on that. I'll definitely grab me a couple at $12 and see what happens there. I don't want to tie up too much of my funds. 130, 239. Certainly have a lot listed. Not nearly enough though. I have like 1,300 cards. I need to get active listing. Panthers are another team we need to talk about that are possibly drafting a QB there. But check it out, guys. Dak Prescott, base honors, 4150. Nice almost double up there on a Kyler select. Another Dak Prescott, 4150. Those Daks I sent in, I think I bought those for around $10, so 400% profit. The Marcus Mariota draft picks, which I actually just listed a lot of them on eBay. So I've got a bunch here that I bought on Beckett Marketplace. That's it for today's video, guys. I'll be back real soon. I'm hoping I'm back tomorrow morning, or possibly Wednesday morning. We do a couple more of these this week. Raw, just record. These guys talk through this analytics, see where we can correlate the data over, see where there's opportunity, and let's make some money, guys. Let's make some money. Let's have some fun. Let's let's win on some of these investments and flips here in the football card market. I'm your boy AC signing out. See you soon. Peace.